How's it going, everyone? It's Ben Foggins, Media Corner, back again with a brand new video for today. Welcome back to the movie review, aka after I saw review video for today. This time for this new episode for the series is going to be my review on the 2022 romantic drama, and that is Empire of Light. Now, this is written and directed by Sam Mendes, one of my favorite filmmakers that's working to this day. He is well known for making visionary yet beautiful films such as American Beauty, Road to Perdition, Skyfall, Spectre, and 1917. And so the story of the film is that this film is set in England in the 1980s, in which we follow this woman named Hilary, played by Olivia Coleman, in which she has a job working as a cinema manager in the seaside cinema, and she's struggling with her mental health and all that. And we also see this young man named Stephen, played by Michael Ward, who becomes a new employee at the seaside cinema, and he's longing to escape the town that he's living in because he faces daily adversity, which is basically racism and all that. And so together, for both of these characters, they find a sense of belonging and experience through the healing power of music, cinema, and community. So that's pretty much the story of Empire of Light. Now, I was really looking forward to this movie. This was one of my most anticipated films of last year. And there was quite a few reasons why. One was because this was a new film by Sam Mendes, and like I said, I'm a huge fan of Sam Mendes myself. He's one of my favorite filmmakers that's working to this day. He's made some amazing films over the last few decades, such as American Beauty, which is a really great movie, although nowadays it's kind of a controversial film and all that because of what the film tackles on and all that. Road to Perdition, which I think is a really great film. Skyfall, which is one of the best James Bond movies ever, and I absolutely adore that film. Spectre, not as good as Skyfall though, but I still really enjoyed that film despite script problems and all that. And his last film, which was of course 1917, I really loved that film. I thought it was an amazing war film, and it's definitely one of my favorite war movies of the last decade and all that. And I remember seeing that film in IMAX when it came out in my area. And so when I heard what kind of film he was making for this one, I was really excited to see what he was going to do and all that, because this film is basically about cinema and art and all that. And I do tend to enjoy those kind of films. Like, we've had some pretty good ones over the last few years and all that. And we've had quite a few movies like that last year as well. Like, we've had Babylon and The Fabelmans, which I really enjoyed both those films. And another reason why I was looking forward to this film is because of the cast. Like, you've got some talented people in this film, such as Olivia Coleman, who I think she's a really great actress. Michael Ward, which I do think he's a talented actor. Toby Jones, who I also think he's pretty talented as well. And Colin Firth, which he's also a really great actor as well. And once I saw the trailers for this film, I was just really looking forward to this film. However, this film didn't come out in December of last year in my area. Well, in the US it did, but we didn't get this film until January of this year in the UK. And I didn't see this film on opening day because there wasn't that much good showings in my area and all that, but I did manage to finally see this film at a good timing and all that. And I went to see this on the 11th of January this year, and I went to see this at my job for free, and I still have my free ticket for this film right here. And I'd like to say to View Cinema, thank you so much for getting me my free ticket for this film. And after watching this whole movie, unfortunately, I wouldn't say this is like Sam Mendes' next new masterpiece or anything like that. And I'll probably say this is probably one of his least best films here. But I wouldn't say this is a bad film or anything like that. I just thought this film was overall a decent watch here. But it still has what I expect to see out of a Sam Mendes film. Like, the direction by Sam Mendes I thought was great. Like, he did a really great job for making a nicely well shot film and all that. Like, it's a beautiful looking film and all that, through everything he was able to capture on screen, through the timing to the set and the overall look at the film, which I thought all that was really great for the most part. And the cinematography by the one and only Roger Deakins was great here. Like, he was able to capture a beautiful looking film here on the big screen and all that. And as for performances, I thought everyone was great here for the most part. Like, Olivia Coleman, I thought she was great. She was great in this film. And Michael Ward, I thought he was also really good in the movie too. And for both of these actors, I thought they had a pretty good chemistry here, which I thought was pretty captivating here, through what they were able to show off here through their characters and all that, through towards each other and all that, where they show off their loving friendship, and they give support to each other and all that, which I really like for the most part and all that. And as for everyone else who are in the film, like I said, you've got Toby Jones and Tom Brooke. I thought they were both pretty good here in this film. And Colin Firth, I thought he was really great in this film. And his character is kind of like a slimeball character here, and he was able to pull off his character so well done here through what he was given and all that, to basically make us, really hate this character and all that. And Colin Firth has played these kind of characters before in the past, which he's done a really great job in those films he's done before. And he was able to do that all over again here with this film, which I thought he did a really great job from all of that here. However, for the story for this film, I kind of felt was a bit less impactful here, because the film tries to tend to tackle on some themes here and there in this film, which I kind of felt was less focused on and all that, because this film is mostly kind of like a romantic story and all that, which for that storyline here in this film, I thought it wasn't all that bad here, although there are times where it does get a little bit awkward and all that. But it's just that there are some themes here in this film, which I kind of felt were less focused on, which did make me a bit disappointed and all that, which there are times where this film tries to showcase art in cinema and all that, which when it comes to moments like that, I thought they were pretty good and all that, because I do tend to enjoy movies where it does focus on like cinema and art and all that. But this film doesn't really focus much on that, which I found that pretty disappointing here and all that. But just overall, the story in general really isn't all that bad and all that. But again, I kind of felt it could have been a lot more better than I expected and all that when I saw the trailer and all that. But in the end, guys, Empire of Light, yeah, it's definitely not Sam Mendes' next new masterpiece or anything like that. It's definitely one of his weakest films here, but it certainly isn't a bad film or anything like that. There are some stuff I did like in this film, but there definitely are issues I did have with this film along the way and all that. And there are a few ways I could recommend this film. If you're a fan of movies that have something to do like cinema or art, or you're a fan of the director Sam Mendes, or you're a fan of the cast in general, really, this may be a cup of tea here. And if you miss a chance to see this in cinemas, it is available to watch at home on demand. So that's pretty much all I have to say about Empire of Light. I'm going to give Empire of Light 3 out of 5. Yeah, I didn't have too much to say about this film, and just like I said, this is definitely not Sam Mendes' next new masterpiece or anything like that. It's definitely one of his weakest films here, but it still has what I expect to see out of a Sam Mendes film here. But despite a few issues I did have with this film, they never managed to harm my experience of watching this film begin to end here. So, yeah, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching for my ACAF for a Soul review on Empire of Light. And let me know what you think of this movie if you have seen this already or if you just recently checked out this film. Did you really enjoy this, or was it not really a cup of tea? As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and this has been Falcon's Media Corner signing off.